Everyone, welcome to week 8. So, for week 8, let's go ahead and dive into it. My voice is a little bit scratchy, so just hang with me here. Alright, for week 8, you're going to read a story that was a huge viral sensation a couple years ago. It's by a woman named Kristen Roupenian, and it's called Cat Person. So, what this story is doing, it's showing how our sense of gender and identity they influence the world of romantic relationships in terms of expectations that we have for men, expectations that we have for women. There's a helicopter flying by. I'm in my garage. And ice cream trucks around. It's any second now, my son is going to explode through that door and ask me if he can get ice cream. And not just romantic relationships, but also particularly how romantic relationships function in the modern world with technology, with dating apps and relationship apps, and things like that. That complicates the issue even further. I'm going to pause until this helicopter leaves. Give me a second. Back. Okay. Now, for this story, I want to give you I want to give you a warning. There are sex scenes in this story, and they're kind of explicit. But the reason why they're in this story is not to be sexy, because they're really awkward, like really awkward. And that's the point. They're supposed to be really, this stinking helicopter, it's like circling, maybe it's looking for me. I broke the law or something. Hold on. I think we're good. I see it flying away. So, that's what's going on. You've got these awkward sex scenes in the story, but it's making commentary on the weird dynamics that gender inserts into our relationships and expectations that we have for men and women in terms of what that means for romance, but also what it means for a sexual relationship as well. So, do your best to read the text in full, but also know your limits. So if you feel really overwhelmed and it feels just like way too much for you, know your boundaries, and you can skip over that part, and that's fine. What I would encourage you to do, since we're in a college course, always try your best to challenge yourself and explore ideas and things that even might make you a little bit uncomfortable, but like I said, you know your boundaries. Okay, so after you examine all the text and resources, I want you to think about the tone of the romantic relationship within the story, and then ask yourself, as someone who's living in the modern world, does that representation of a romantic relationship feel accurate to you? And how does gender and gender roles function within the relationship? Does it seem fair? Why or why not? Okay, so there's Angela. Everyone loves Angela. So here are your resources. There's also a video from PBS called "What I Heard When You Said," when did you become gay? Some more context on sex and gender that will give you a better understanding of the unit as a whole. And here is your discussion board post. So in Kristen Roupenian's short story Cat Person, she argues that the nature of modern romantic relationships is blank. And what do you think she is arguing here as it relates to gender? This is perhaps most clear in the scene where blank and blank says blank. So tell me what's going on in the scene, give me some context, name of the character, and once again, don't feel restricted by these templates. You can always kind of change and alter them a little bit. This is just to flex those writing muscles. It's also evident when context of the scene, name of a character says blank. Ultimately, it seems that Roupenian feels that gender identities in relationships blank. What is she saying about gender identities in a relationship? In response to her argument, I think blank because blank. And then why are your thoughts important? Okay, so that is what's going on this week. So if you need any help, please chime in on Google Hangouts or shoot me a message via Canvas, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.